Hello, I'm Mayor Steve Hogan, City of Camas. Thank you for being here today. Sorry for the delay in getting this winter update to the citizens out. January was a little bit busy with ice and other winter storms, so we're catching up today. So recently we made it up to Olympia while the legislature's in session, and we met with our representatives both in the House and the Senate, and we made some pretty good progress. It's our goal to get money back from the state every year that you and others of us pay to Washington State so that they can help us successfully grow. So, first thing we did was work on the semiconductor ordinance that they were trying to put into play. And what that will do for Camas is actually give us the chance to ensure that both Taiwan Semiconductor and Analog are here for the future. So the state is offering to put together an item that will allow them, when they make an investment in their company, to stay here for the future, to deduct the state's part of the sales tax. So we were successful on that, and our people in the legislature from the 17th and 18th District and many others helped us get that through the Senate and over to the House. So hopefully we'll have that in place in the next biennium. There were a couple of other items that we went up there to get some funding on, and one was for the SR-14 Slough Bridge. Hopefully that'll be supported and passed from one house to the other. And we also were after money for the Everett Corridor. Everett Corridor is one of our gateways into the city, and on all of our gateways we want to make those gateways be highlights of how transportation in our system takes place. So we talked to them about that. Hopefully we'll get some funding on that. Another item that we were after is some lighting for the downtown area. So the Department of Commerce sponsors the Main Street project, and we have Main Street here in downtown Camas that is up for the national final, I wouldn't say the Final Four, but they are one of the top in the nation, and they're trying to win an award for being the best in the nation. And so we talked to the Department of Commerce about getting some money for lighting in other areas of downtown. And one other item I'd like to bring up and give a shout out is to our Stormwater Department. They applied for 1.65 or $1.2 million in grants, and we were successful on that. So that'll help us on the stormwater side. Another item that we have been talking about for years is the 38th Street extension in the Grass Valley area. And we have that fully funded, but the WashDOT, the Washington Department of Transportation, noted that there were federal changes to the grants, and as a result they threw all of our bidders out of the process, and so we have not awarded the contract. The contract will be delayed till late summer because we put it out again with the right guidelines attached to it that the federal government changed, and they will get the bids into us. We'll try to get it going before late summer, but at this point we don't have a contractor to actually do the job. Moving to the next subject, we do have an EMS levy that is expiring, and if you don't know it, we have one of the best, if not the best, EMS services in Clark County, and we are also a higher level of service on EMS than they are receiving in Multnomah County also. So we've got a great service, but the levy is about to expire, so it'll be up on the ballot in April so we can extend the service. That's what really pays for the core of the EMS services. So please note that there's going to be an EMS levy. We also came to an agreement on the fire interlocal agreement with the city of Washougal, and that finally was wrapped up at the end of January, and we thank our partners at the city of Washougal and at East County for being with us on this project. We now have agreed that we're all going to have the highest level of service we can afford to pay, and make the citizens of our jurisdictions safer as a result of that. This is a 3-year agreement, and in the next 3 years we're going to figure out how we want to extend that service or maintain that service beyond the 3 years as we move forward. Thank you. Next subject we would like to talk about is the final wrap-up of the centennial for the library. As the final act of many acts that took place during the year, we decided that we were going to name some rooms on the upstairs floor of the library after 2 key people that were instrumental in that library. The first one is Eva Santi. She was the first librarian to have a master's degree, and the upstairs room A is named after her now. And the second room that we named was for Nan Hendrickson, who was the city of Camas's first female mayor, and she did an excellent job as a mayor. And so those 2 rooms have been named, and our centennial for the library is over, and that's that. And the last item we have is our Camas 2045 plan, which is a combination of the comprehensive plan. Comprehensive plan takes place every 10 years, and it's also including the downtown sub-area plan. So what we want to do is to hear from you and what your opinions are on what this city's going to look like in 2045. Please go on to the engagecamas.com website and take the survey that is there. So give us your opinions, and I want to emphasize at this point that this is an important part of hearing from our community and getting a plan that looks way out into the future. When I first ran for city council, I had the privilege, I guess, of doing it right as we were doing a comprehensive plan 19 years ago. And that was very instrumental in giving me a good idea of where we had come from and where we were headed. And I hope you engage in this activity so you'll see where we have come from, where we are today, and we get your input on where we're going to be in the future. So I want to thank everyone that's paid attention to this video this month, and I look forward to seeing you in the spring one. Thank you. Have a good day.